Welcome back to the fifth installment of Kendo's Pick. This week's match is from Bloody Mania 5, which took place at the Gathering of the Juggalos 2011. This match featured two WWE, or ex-WWE superstars, I should say, Zach Gowen and Eugene. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so a little bit of catch up on this match, just a brief little history on it, I guess you would say. They actually did a pretty good lead up to this match, heading into the Gathering that year. Basically, the premise of it was Zach Gowen and Eugene were a tag team, pretty good tag team as well. I don't recall if they ever won the titles or not. I think they might have, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, so the lead up to this match was obviously they were a tag team, and the tag team ended up breaking up. I do believe because Eugene was trying to use some unhonorable methods of winning matches, and Zach Gowen was just not into that. So it eventually ended up turning into heat, which turned into a rivalry, and that led us right here to Bloody Mania 5, and it was a pretty good match. Eugene and Zach Gowen, they put on a pretty good match. It's very impressive how Zach Gowen can get around the ring very well and do some of the maneuvers that he does with only one leg. As you can see, we got KG and Shaggy 2 Dope on commentary. I did cut out the commentary just because I didn't want to try to be talking over them or them talking over me, either way, shape, or form. I did leave the match volume in, but I do believe also that it's going to be kind of low. Again, just like last week, how I explained these videos were shot many years ago, and the technology, what it was back then, is nowhere compared to what it is now. So the video quality and the audio quality is not superb, but I did the best I can on it, and I think it looks pretty good myself personally, for being over 10 years old, and it was just a live stream over the internet. I don't think they ever recorded these matches. But enough about that. Zach Gowen with some impressive offense. Eugene's wanting to take a timeout. He's trying to get the fuck out of there. Funny thing is, you might not be able to see me, but right over there in that fucking corner, you can see Roddy Hogan. I'm like 3 people down from Roddy Hogan. Rest in peace, Roddy, by the way. I always enjoyed one of the Bloody Mania shows back then because the diehard JCW fans were always there super early, and we had a good time. Even if we had to miss something that was going down on the main stage at the time, we were there holding it down for JCW. Very good times. A lot like I do nowadays. Go up to shows hours early. Eugene there with some stiff shots. Again, so Eugene's going to be the bad guy in this one. Like I said, leading into this match, they were a tag team, and he was doing some unhonorable stuff to get the wins, cheating, if you will. So he's pretty much going to do what he can here in this match and see what he can get away with. Grab Zach Gowen by the one leg, big fucking drop there. Looks like I only get the 1 count there. Might as well try to wear him down, lock that sleeper hold in. Zach Gowen was actually in a few good tag teams in JCW in his day. New School Lunacy fans probably seen him a few episodes ago as Pimp and Gimp with him and the Human Tornado. They were another big tag team. And of course, they went against Caleb Conley just recently in the 4 Weeks of Hell, one of the Lunacy episodes. I do believe that was Lunacy episode 85. Something like that. Maybe 86 or 84, I mean. So yeah, Eugene dragging him around in the corner there, always ignoring the referees. I guess. I don't know. Just ignoring the ref in general. Yeah, so the referee trying to tell him, mind the count, keep him out of the fucking corner. Turn the fucking blind eye to being the genuine good guy that he's always been. And this is the evil side of Eugene. I don't know if you would call it a single leg Boston Crab. spins him around there, nice little helicopter. I think he gets himself dizzy in the process, so I don't know who got the worst of that one. But it looks like Eugene's going to get to his feet first. Again, just like last week's episode, I didn't watch this one to recap. I don't remember exactly what happens, and also again like last week, yes, I was at this show, but a lot of drinks. That Gallon tries for a roll up there, but Eugene isn't going to allow that one. He stomps, quickly kicks out of that one. Again, looks like Eugene's going to take him back to the corner. Got him up, going up to the second rope there. Looks like he's going to do a big time backdrop almost, but Zach Gallon reverses it. Flips him around for a power bomb there. This is basically just going to allow Zach Gallon to gain his composure a little bit because he has been getting roughed up the past couple minutes. And it looks like both men are going to get to their feet first. Nice shot here. I like this shot. Shows how deep the crowd is. And that's another thing, man. These early Bloody Mania shows, like I said before, a lot of us were there hours early, but by the time the show starts, those crowds were pretty big. And they got pretty loud. And this was right around the time that they actually, most of the crowd started chanting, "Don't throw shit" when people were throwing shit. I think in this match you might see a few things thrown. Just this show in general, you might see a few things thrown. I do believe this was also the same year as the Legends and Icons show, which would have took place the day before this. 2011, yeah, I think it was the exact same year. Now this is funny. Yeah, here we go. I do remember this spot because the ref conveniently was right there. That Gallon with a nice little cutter there. Is that gonna go up? Oh yeah, here we go. Yep. And this is what I was talking about earlier, man. Some of the stuff Zach Gallon be doing with just one leg is so impressive. Nice little fucking call it a one-legged moonsault. No referee, though. No referee to count the 3 count. As he got knocked down when Eugene was doing the old tilt-the-world thing. With Zach Gallon on his shoulders. Zach's fucking beating around the ref, telling him, "Hey, get the fuck up, bud. Do your goddamn job. I would have had the fucking win had it not been for your bitch ass." But Eugene is now back to his feet. Bam. Stiff shot. I do believe that Eugene might have used brass knuckles there. I think so. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he pulled out some nuts or a foreign object or of some sort. Yeah, it looks like he's got it on his hand there. Yeah. So again, cheating to win, using whatever tactics to get the job done. Yeah, right there. And so yeah, the referee sees it now, and I think. Oh no, I'm wrong. He does. I should have stuck with my first instinct. Yeah, the referee reverses the decision, so Zach Gallon ends up winning the match because the interference, or not the interference, but the use of a foreign object there. Eugene's pissed off. Bam! Busts the referee. I do believe he's still got the brass knucks or whatever that foreign object is. Yeah, it looks like it's still on. Yep, definitely is. And I think he's going to use the Zach Gallon's cane, and I do believe he just puts down a beat down on Zach Gallon, and that's pretty much the end of the match. I guess here's your winner, Zach Gallon. All right, that was this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you could please take a quick second to hit that thumbs up like button, drop some comments, let me know what you thought about the match and maybe a match you'd like to see me cover in the future. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. If not, go fuck yourself. I'll see y'all next week.